Hey loves, it's Marae Rigel and you're tuned into The Mo Show, where I aspire to inspire your mind, body, and soul. And today is the last book tier in the book club review series of all the books I've been reading lately. So this would be none other than The Wait, and this is one of my favorite books as well. Devon Franklin and Megan Good, they're so freaking beautiful. I love them, and I really love them together. So if you guys haven't read this book, this is kind of like a self-help book. I don't know why I always do that. A self-help book, and it's like an inspirational book as well, and it's like a powerful practice for finding the love of your life and the life you love. It's so precious because they found the love of their life. And this book, it just kind of teaches you how to wait and what to do when you wait and what waiting kind of means for you. So I got this book because, of course, I'm not married, but I like the concept of them practicing the wait. Like, they waited to have sex until they were married, and some people may think that that's like really hard, but they got to know each other in other intimate ways, which is like sometimes sex can kind of cloud your judgment, and that may be the only thing you guys have in common or guys can relate to with is if you guys just have sex and you guys have that sexual attraction. Like, yeah, that's good or whatever, but tell, you know, your mind. Tell me about your mind. Tell me about your soul, your spirit. Tell me about other things about you that I don't know, instead of just having sex and having that passion and that sexual drive for each other. Like, the way they explained it in this book, that they waited because they did not want sex to cloud their judgment with things. They believed in sex when you're after you're married, and which is something that a lot of people don't believe in these days, which is fine. To each his own, but it is very important to know yourself before you know someone else. So they were very engulfed in learning themselves and learning each other before they decided they want to have sexual experiences with each other. And neither one of them were virgins, so it was kind of different for them to have had sex before and then stop having sex. But I think that it benefited their relationship tremendously. They said they loved it. They would not trade it for anything in the world for what they did, and I admire and respect them for waiting until marriage to have sex, because it's not just about like, oh, well, okay, we'll just do it like a challenge. Like, okay, we're just not gonna have sex and we'll just wait and just see if we can make it to our wedding day. Like, no, it's more than that. We have to be diligent, be doing things, and be working, not just be still in those moments and not just be holding out, but you have to actually kind of get to know that person. So that's why I like their relationship, because they didn't just say, okay, well, we're just not gonna have sex, but we're gonna do everything that's close to sex, you know, and we're not gonna so it didn't like distract them from what they were supposed to be doing or what they felt they had to do to get closer to each other and to get to know one another. So, and I also think that it's better when both people agree to the same thing and they want the same thing, as opposed to one person saying, okay, well, I want to wait until marriage until I have sex, and the other person's like, not really, but I do like them, or I do love them, so I'll agree. You know, that's harder that way, because they'll fall into temptation and things like that, and they'll end up resenting that person or leaving that person if they, you know, they end up starting wanting to have sex. They say, and you'll say like, oh, it'll be okay, like, yeah, I can do it, but if you're not fully committed to that and you're only doing that for the other person, then it's not going to work. It's like one of those things where you have to kind of do it for yourself. So I love that they both chose willingly to make that their option, and now their relationship is stronger than ever. And just kind of in the book, it gave a lot of different techniques and things to do like while you're waiting, and things to do like how to not get caught up in temptation. That's why that part I really liked it about the temptation, because there's so many things in this world that will say like, oh, it doesn't matter, like, you guys can do this and you guys can do that, and that's fine. And you see it on TV, you see it kind of everywhere, and especially them in the entertainment business, that'll just be so much easier for them to do that. But they picked their own morals and they picked their own values and said, I want to stand firm in this, and I don't want to have sex until we're married. Well, and they both said, we don't want to have sex until we're married, and we want to get to know each other on another level, which kind of made their bond and their connection a lot closer, which I really admire that. So that's why I love The Wait. I love the model. I don't know why, when I read this, I felt like I know Devon and Megan. Like, you know, we have some type of connection because I can relate to what they're saying in their book. And so I appreciated them writing this for us, like, so people don't think that they're alone in their struggles and in their journeys as they're trying to reach a better place for themselves, whatever that may be. Devon and Megan, they definitely encourage and inspire other people to live their best life and do the things that they, you know, that will benefit them and be pleasing to God. That's number one. That whatever they do, make sure that they're pleasing God while they're doing it, and to make their needs second to what God asks us to do, which I love that, because like I said, a lot of times you can fall into temptations and things. So that's why I love The Wait by Megan and Devon. And I think they have other books as well, or at least he does, that I may have to check out as well. But they have really good reviews on theirs. I don't know if this is a New York Times bestseller, but it should be, because this was like much anticipated and a really, really great book. So comment any books that you guys want me to watch, or any books that you guys want me to read, and I can review them afterwards if I like the type of books. Obviously, as you can see from the kind of books that I like inspirational self-help type of books. So anything like that, but I'm willing to try new things, because of course my mom's books are fictional drama types, and I like that as well. So thank you guys for watching. Comment any books below. Make sure you like and you subscribe as well, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.